Happy Monday, everyone. Good morning. Monday, June 9th, 2025. I'm Rick. Just woke up about 20 minutes ago. We already have 100 people watching live. Welcome to our kitchen. Welcome to the Daily Smash. Kelly is navigating our coffee machine, which is the old one, and I can't get it to work. I don't like it. The Nespresso, it's just very finicky, and I'm looking forward to having a coffee because she's capable of making it. We had a really fun day yesterday. We went to Huntington Beach with friends and visited a couple of Alicia Cox's restaurants on the beach, bars on the beach, and we had some drinks. We walked on the sand for over a mile, got grounded. Beautiful day here in California. We're about 40 miles south of Los Angeles, 40 miles south of the insanity that's going on up there. So we're really not touched by it, and hopefully we won't be. But wow, watching those images on the news. How glad are you we don't live in LA right now?
So glad.
There were 2,000 protesters who shut down the 101 freeway. And if you've seen the images of cars on fire, debris all over the roads.
Why are people in masks?
Wearing masks, hiding their identities while they...
Are they protesters, you think?
I don't know. It's a good question. Some of them might be paid. I don't know. But people are obviously very angry about the ICE raids, including the governor of California and the mayor of Los Angeles. And they are interfering with or not cooperating with federal law enforcement. And that's not okay. I'm sorry, but they're enforcing laws, arresting criminals. You may not like it, but you can't not cooperate or you face sanctions. That's just the way it is. And they weren't cooperating, and they weren't protecting federal agents from rioters and protesters and demonstrators. And so Trump stepped in, and he's sending National Guard and telling them that they have to play along. There's no sanctuary cities in the Constitution. You can't just say, oh, we're not going to cooperate. Well, you can, but you have to then accept consequences, and that's what's going on right now. Hard not to get political when there are riots in the streets of Los Angeles, America's second largest city. We have a lot of smashers in the room already.
Oh, yay. Hi, Bob. Good morning. I'm trying to make this coffee maker work, and it won't work for Rick.
Look how pretty you are. Well, that was my cup that was sitting there. It already had the stuff in it.
I know, it won't work. There's something wrong
It
with
really
it.
won't work. Because it was doing it to me, it was making the noises, but the water wasn't coming out.
I think it's the whole suction thing. I think we need a whole new section.
I think we need a whole new coffee maker.
I think so too. And I want to either get that KitchenAid.
Yeah. The one that Doug Buden has?
Yeah. And one of our patrons on Sunday showed me her KitchenAid. It's $1,000 cheaper.
Yeah.
And she says the reviews are better than the Jura.
Oh.
She showed
better
it
than
to
Dura.
me, and Doug Buden showed it to me too, and it's pretty cool. And you know, when we're drinking those pods, right? They got plastic in there.
Yeah,
we're drinking that.
Yeah. So the KitchenAid version, you put the beans in there, or you put like
on the top.
Yeah, we should do that. Robin Dickman, good morning. She said, let's pray for the innocent people who could get hurt in LA. I would agree with that. I'm reading comments right now. I don't know what crowns are. What are you talking about? Hope anyone down in the LA area is safe, Christy said. It's very crazy what's going on down there. My daughter's in the Marines and lives in San Diego. Hopefully she doesn't get sent out. Wow. Well, good for you. Good for your daughter. They did say that they might deploy 500 Marines from Camp Pendleton. That is a potential. My experience in these things is that National Guard well, Marines aren't usually sent to stuff like that, but the National Guard typically is posted outside of key locations like government buildings, and they're basically there just to create a ring of protection around. They're not typically dispatched to deal with crowd control because they're not trained specifically for that in most cases. In most cases, they're there to provide an additional ribbon of security around a particularly sensitive area. So government buildings, government complex, highways, blocking certain areas. And, it's a show of force more than anything else. But I would be surprised to see National Guard interacting on any level with demonstrators and protesters. But that doesn't mean it can't happen. But it can. Robin says she's subscribed and hasn't gotten a notification for months. I'm so sorry to hear that. Melissa is in Indianapolis. Sending good vibes. Sorry about your Pacers last night. Not sorry. I'm rooting for the Thunder to win the NBA championship. But your guy, what's his name? So good. That guard on the Pacers. Starts with an H. Tell me his name. Really good. New York here. Christina, EFP. Good morning, New York. Deborah said, ready to rock and roll, my messy Monday peeps? Yes, Deborah, we are. How is everyone? Gigi Pammy, a.k.a. Natural Skin Gal at Wellness. Hey, YouTube user, Carol. Good morning, everyone. Sneaking this in at work. Sanders in Vegas. Oh, Julie likes my hair today. Really? I didn't do anything. This is how I got out of bed. I might have touched it a couple times. Kind of like this. I'm getting there. I'm figuring it out. Roller Skater Texas Girl, how are you two doing? Did you have fun yesterday, Kelly?
Yes, we had so much fun. Tell them what we did.
We went to the beach. Went to the beach in Huntington. We were going to ride bikes, but we realized that Sea Legs, one of the bars, was 5 miles from here. And I was down to do it, but I'm kind of glad we didn't.
It got cold.
It got chilly, and I also overindulged just a tad.
I drank as much as you did. I don't know how you got scared.
I was feeling good, that's for sure. So we Ubered up to Sea Legs, only to discover that it's not the bar that we were supposed to go to. And that we told the driver to take us to the. Oh, thank you,
I
honey.
put a little bit of this Costa Rica.
Oh gosh. Oh, hot. It did not work well. I told the driver to take us right to the front door, and he had to make a U-turn and drive all the way down the PCH and then come in the parking lot and then come all the way back up. Oh, that's where I sliced my finger.
My dad's birthday is in.
When? When's your dad's birthday?
June 11th.
Good morning from El Paso, Texas. That's in 2 days, baby. That's Wednesday. Your dad's birthday is Wednesday.
We need to wish you happy birthday.
Well, hey, Christy G. Good morning. I'm finally catching you live. Good morning, Christy. Where are you from? What do you do? Where are you? Why? That tastes good. What is that? Is that a lemon situation?
Yeah, and I put it in there.
Excellent. Your hair does look better longer, Susan said. You look
See?
great. Thank you.
Okay, so my girlfriend works at ICE. She works for ICE here. And hold on, she just sent me something. Let me see what it says.
I feel bad for the police officers too. It's insane. And Kamala Harris said they were like mostly peaceful demonstrations or predominantly peaceful. Something, some stupid, like,
Who, Kamala?
how could you look at that and say it was peaceful?
Anyway, I said to my friend, she works for ICE, and
Yeah.
I go, I feel so bad for those families that have been here for a long time. She's like, I go, because I do, I have a heart, you know. And she goes, they came here illegally. They had ample opportunity to get residency, they had all the opportunity in the world. That's on them to get political asylum, or there's all these ways, right? Working visas. There's like Jolie has to get a visa to go to France.
Right. There are procedures and rules to follow.
She can't just go to France and hang out there for 3 months, come back home, and then go there for 3 months. If she wants to go into that country, she has to go through all the proper procedures to be in that country. And she kind of put it to me that way. And I'm like, yeah, I guess you're right. Like, there are rules, there are regulations,
Of course,
to do that. For instance, when I lived in San Francisco in the Bay Area, then, you know, I felt bad for those people that are picking our fruits, our vegetables, our garlic. They come here on a work visa, and then they go back home to Mexico or whatever.
Right.
But they do it legally. So, you know, and then for Karen Bass not to be on board with law and order,
well, it's ridiculous.
Then that's what causes chaos.
If you're an
in
elected
government.
Yeah. If you're an elected official, then you, of all people, should be responsible and uphold the laws of the land, of your city, of your state, of your nation. That's your job, to protect your citizens, protect and serve, lead them. And
Gavin Newsom and Karen Bass have to be the two most incompetent leaders ever. And how in the world people voted for this? That's what's so scary. People vote for this. People vote for the taxes. Our gas in California is $5. Who in the world would vote for an added tax? Like, who votes like that?
Well, I'm less worried about the tax on gasoline than I am about.
I'm just saying, but like people like that are just, they're like, why are people voting for taxes? I don't know. Stay out of my wallet, stay out of my pocket.
Someone asked about Jeff Lewis Live because we're scheduled to be on a show on Friday.
That's Billy Vaughn.
Is this near the Jeff Lewis Live studio in LA? I know you will appear on Friday. We do take the 101 sometimes, coming and going from his studio. I'm not staying the night
there. I just want to let him. I was supposed to go out with MJ. We're supposed to eat an Alpert to Vibrato on Thursday night.
Oh, really?
I kind of made plans.
Yeah.
But
there's a chance things will calm down by then, but I kind of doubt it. I think it's going to go on. I think it's going to get worse before it gets better. Megan Thompson goes, you had some drinks. You guys were trashed. It was epic.
I wasn't as trashed as him. Just letting you know.
But it was Sunday fun day. And I didn't do anything wrong. I had a good time with our friends and my wife. It was the one day of the week that I was going to let myself go. And Kelly said, we should just have a Sunday fun day and you should get hammered. You did encourage me to get hammered. He
had to work so hard. This guy works like 5 jobs. Legit. He worked from 7 o'clock in the morning until like 8 o'clock at night. I've never seen anything like it.
Thank you, honey, for recognizing my dedication and hard work. Harriet Moss said, good morning, Rick. I got up live in Missouri. Your kitchen is beautiful. It's a delight to see such sunshine. Don't let people tell you it's not beautiful.
Oh, wait. Someone's asked, is she from Paris? Julie Taylor?
Oh, wow. Bonsoir. From Paris.
Bonsoir from
Julian's
Paris.
on vacation. Thank you for dipping
Oh,
into our live from
yeah, on
Paris.
vacation. Wow.
How is Paris? Are you enjoying it? How's the weather?
Bonsoir.
Good morning, Smashers from Denver. Love you guys. Thanks, Ted.
Alexa.
Thanks,
Alexa,
Robin. Hit the like, everyone, please.
temperature in Paris?
Good morning, Kelly.
Thanks,
now,
Don.
In Paris, France, it's 72 degrees Fahrenheit.
Oh, sounds
Tonight,
perfect.
expect a low of 54 degrees. By the way, you have one new notification.
What
When
is?
you see the yellow light ring on your device, it means you have a notification or message. Just say, read my notifications.
Read my notifications.
What blue set? What blue set is stunning? What's the blue set?
The blue set.
What blue set? I don't know what blue set she's talking about.
At the coffee station, laugh out loud.
Yeah. Jan Van Loo goes, all the foreign flags they wave in destruction of cars. Yeah. There's the guy out there waving, or not one, many people waving Mexican flags, right? So you left Mexico and came to America. And now you're protesting against America waving a Mexican flag. Well, why don't you just go back to Mexico if you don't like it here? Or if you want to live here, then wave an American flag.
The Palestinian flags, people too. I don't get that either.
I don't
understand that.
I'm all about, like, you're celebrating your home country. That's fine. But if you're celebrating your home country while demonstrating against America, against federal agents who are trying to enforce the law and only allow legal people here, if you're illegally here and you're so fixated on Mexico, well, I'm sorry. I know it sounds bad, but just go back to Mexico. Take your flag with you.
If you like it so much.
And burning cars? I mean, really?
This really got worse. It started when the George Floyd protest started and just escalated big time.
It died down for a long time, obviously. But people maybe got experience on how to demonstrate and what armor to wear when they're facing off against the SWAT teams.
Oh, thanks, Christy G.
Christy G. Good morning, Clara Meyer.
So I have this girl.
Kelly, you look sizzling, Kathleen said.
Thank you. I just
Good morning, Navy wife Allison.
I did a TikTok live last night when I was cooking because I'm still banned from Instagram lives. And it all has to do with that John Hill thing. Okay. It all stems from that. I think that, what is that big white thing over the counter?
You mean the air fryer? We got a new air fryer.
Oh, no. This
That's the air fryer.
or this. I had people over last night.
I put that together. Lisa goes, Rick, are you hungover? I saw the TikTok live.
Oh,
Actually, I don't feel that bad.
So Lacey, that girl right there, she's doing my social media for me. My TikTok and all this stuff. There's this no-name girl that I work out with, and she knows all this stuff. She made $25,000, and she's a court reporter, but she did it like as a side hustle on TikTok. And I was like, huh. And then my other friend is he does cars, and he sells cars, and he goes, this girl's a TikToker making $100,000 a month, $100,000 a month on TikTok. And he showed me her bank accounts, and the reason she could pay cash for the car, but she's young. She's like 23, and she wants to establish credit. So that's the reason why she wants to get a loan.
That was for her house, I think, wasn't it? It was for a car?
For a car.
Oh, okay.
He doesn't sell homes. She's not a mortgage broker.
Yeah. Oh, you're right.
Anyway, so I did a live. So I'm like, okay, fine. If Instagram doesn't want me to do lives, I don't get paid from it anyway, I'm going to start doing TikTok. So I did a TikTok live last night. You know how much money I made? $14.
Yeah.
Started somewhere.
Bam. $14.
I made $14 on TikTok doing a live. It was fun. Anyway,
Kelly, did you hear Shannon said Eddie had small dick energy on Watch What Happens Live?
who's Eddie?
Is that Tamara's Eddie? Halliburton is the Pacers guy. Yeah, thanks, Jean Marie.
Halliburton? Isn't that like a government contractor?
It is, but it's also the name of this incredibly talented basketball player.
Is that his last name?
That's his last name on the Pacers, Halliburton. I think it's Tyrese Halliburton.
Wait, did Shannon say Eddie had small dick energy? Is that Eddie Judge?
I don't know what other Eddie it would be.
Because she stopped talking to me
Thank you,
after her boyfriend, John Jansen, told us that Eddie, all he talks about is having anal. And we just relayed the message. And she got so upset that we said that about John Jansen.
Yeah.
That John Jansen said that. And now look what John Jansen did to her. And look, she had that feeling about Eddie Judge that whole time, talking smack. And now all of a sudden, now it's okay for her to say he has small dick energy. See how that works? Just saying.
Good morning from Gatlinburg, Tennessee. Lisa said, I saw the TikTok live. You were sassy.
Oh, thanks for watching us last night on TikTok.
Hi, Sheena. Tennessee. Kelly needs a seatbelt.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
What does that mean?
Gay said, hope you're able to get your coffee soon. You seem a little bummed. I just that I'm
Tired.
admittedly
Just woke up.
but I'm
rolled out of bed.
But I'm also admittedly addicted to coffee. Don't you sort of get addicted to it? Like you need to start your day with it, or you're not the same. Do you feel that way or no?
I can have my tea and have it. When I know I'm addicted to it is when if I don't drink it and I have a headache later.
Mm-hmm.
That's when I know I'm physically addicted.
Yeah, I feel like
Say addicted.
Addicted?
Yeah. Say it 5 times fast. Say addicted 5 times fast.
Addicted.
What just went in your mouth?
What are you, 5?
Yeah. I need a seatbelt and a helmet.
I just got flushed. Look, I just got flushed. You got me.
Rick, did you get Kelly's seatbelt yet? What does that mean?
To lock you in? I don't know. Gail Ward says, the Bible says, in the last days before Jesus returns, there will be total lawlessness and other things that are going on. I believe it would be any day.
Gail, how many times on this earth has this been going on? And from the test of time?
Many. Too many times to count.
If anything, I thought, like, you don't think that whole Nazi Germany thing?
That was chaos.
That was chaos.
PCM, good morning, my favorite Cali cameo couple, just back from Vegas this weekend. How crazy what happened outside Bellagio Fountains. Paul, do you know what happened outside Bellagio Fountains?
No, but I got another cameo. Did you do it for me?
Paul, I don't know what happened outside the cameo
fountains. Let me see. I just got another cameo. And let's see if it's from Paul. I didn't read it yet.
Feeling Slayer said, I love reggae Sundays at Sea Legs. They were playing like hip hop. And there was a band about to start that we left right before they started because we had intended to go to the honky tonk at, what's the other one called?
You want to hear my cameo? And I don't understand it. Okay, it's for Demra. Is that how you pronounce that?
It's from Demra.
Demra? Demra for Jax. And it says, who do you trust the least? And also keep eating. I'm talking to you, Michael, you effing pig, biatch, and happy birthday from the Hideaway Hoes.
That's what they want you. That's what they want you to say.
Happy 32. I just got a cameo.
So you can book Kelly for a cameo. Me too, but I don't ever get any. She gets a lot. Bonsoir from Paris. Love the hair, Rick. Thank you. Making my husband grow out his out like yours too. Thanks for the inspo, Kelly.
Gotcha, girl. Gotcha.
Thanks for the inspo. And Felicia said your hair looks perfect. That's so nice. I like that people are identifying with my hair and helping me and encouraging me. It's all her.
So Rick was MC Hammered last night, and he's trying to be. Oh, look at, show him your pants that I got you. How comfy you love these Vioris. Show them. Guys, if you guys have a husband or a kid or a son, Rick loves these Vioris. Oh, they match your shirt.
Yeah, that's why I wore it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the Vioris are super comfortable.
They're like butter.
Oh, I need a black pair, like a paint.
Laura Moore, happy birthday.
I needed to paint something, and I didn't have any other pants, so I wore those, and sure enough, I got paint all over them, and I feel terrible about it, because I really love those. And now they're like, they have to be work around the house pants.
Why did you ruin?
The other pair of yours I have that are black,
Oh.
I didn't ruin them, but I got paint on them.
So anyways, this is why I interrupt him. You guys always get mad when I interrupt Rick.
Yeah.
Because I have to get my sentence out or else I'll forget. I have ADD, as you well know. Anyways, so last night Rick was MC Hammered.
Yes.
And he's reading the comments on TikTok.
Yes.
And he was getting upset because there was a lot of trolls on there spewing all kinds of stuff. And I'm like, oh, I'll let him. And then I was thinking about it when I was going to bed at night. And these people must be adults, right? I think you have to be 18 or something to do this. And
I think so.
And I know like young kids aren't watching me, that's for sure. And I'm thinking, what makes someone go on a thing like this?
Yeah.
And spew out like hate and bullying. Actually, it's a bullying, like a bully.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what happened in their life that made them want to go on someone's social media, even reach out to people of friends that they watch, and they reach out and they try to like stir and spew? Like, what is going on in your life? And I thought about it. And it's unproductive people, unproductive, who have too much time on their hands, which when you have too much time or you're unproductive, makes you sad and lonely and wants attention and seeks out attention, or just trying to hurt the other person for whatever gain. Or so then I thought about what that police officer said that came to my house, because I filed a police report for somebody doxing me.
Mm-hmm.
A lady that lives out in the sticks. And she's like commenting on my house and whatever, this old lady that has grandkids. And he's like, don't comment. It gives that person dopamine.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, I'm not going to react or comment, because that's what that does. It gives that, when you comment on like the negative people, it gives them a shot of dopamine.
Yeah.
And it makes them like happy and excited. And now I've just learned, she's talking about, Nicole Barone's talking about, did you see that on the New York Post this morning? Kamala Harris said it was mostly peaceful.
I mean,
Could you imagine?
What an idiot. I'm sorry. Mostly peaceful. Oh, I think she said overwhelmingly peaceful. It was some ridiculous comment about these. But you know what? You want to be peaceful, go stand on the other side of the street. Don't try to get in the face of law enforcement. Don't try to get between them and them doing their job. That's not up to you, okay? They're enforcing the law, whether you like it or not. You can complain to your elected officials. They seem to be on your side. But putting yourself between them and their job, now that's dangerous. And attacking them, throwing rocks and bottles at police officers, throwing rocks at their cars, burning vehicles, putting up roadblocks. Remember, we were watching last night and they were dragging metal fencing out into the middle of the street and dumpsters and then setting them on fire. Like, what are you doing?
I wonder if she got to work. They said they were going to close the ice. Let me see. Dan, did you go to work?
The 101 or the
Did you
I-5? What
did
are
you
they?
work? She works for ICE.
You spit, we hit.
I mean, you know,
The golly good.
it all comes down to law and order.
Mm-hmm.
If we don't have law and order, we're not going to have a nice society. We're not going to have a pleasant society. We're going to have mayhem. We're going to have unruly. It's just get back to like stealing $900 from a store, and it's okay. Like up in San Francisco,
Mm-hmm.
that hurts everybody. It hurts the store owners. It hurts everybody.
Most prices go up.
Prices go
The
up.
stores eventually close because they can't
All
be
those
successful
all
when
those
they're
stores
people are
in San
stealing their.
Francisco, all the stores in San Francisco in Union Square, Saks Fifth Avenue just went out. Nordstrom's went out. Anthropologie went out. It goes, all those stores right there all went out.
Mm-hmm.
And when that goes out, jobs are lost.
Quality of life goes down.
Quality of life goes down.
You have more and more homeless on the streets, more crime, less punishment. Certainly in California, it's a privilege, not a right to live here.
We got so weak as a country, it's insane. There are the worst leaders.
You should see the number of patients that I work with in the nursing homes that are illegal here in California. And we're paying for all of it. The general public has no idea. How about Newsom offered free health care to all illegals? And quickly, the state of California quickly spent more than $5 billion that it doesn't have. It's in the red. Where do you think that money is going to come from? They had to stop the program because they were giving away health care to people who weren't legally in this country. You think about how stupid that is? People who are here paying taxes. Now you're telling us to support people who are here illegally.
Just don't pay taxes.
Just follow the law. Just follow the rules like everyone else did. Like what's the big mystery here? You're letting all these people in who don't belong here or don't deserve to be here, unvetted. Think about that. They let unvetted millions of people in unvetted. Hundreds of thousands of them, has already been demonstrated, are criminals from other countries who knew they could get in easily during the Biden administration. So you have gang members, drug dealers, rapists, murderers. And this isn't me just saying this. This is documented fact. Thousands and thousands of convicted killers came to America during the Biden administration because they knew they could get in.
That's right, Sienna Heather. You're 100% spot on.
Karen Bass has been proven over and over where her allegiance is, and it's not with her Californians.
Exactly. And who in the hell voted for that?
Gay says hopefully people will be waking up. It's taking a very long time.
Yeah.
Kate Gillette's son just paid $2.67 a gallon for gas. But where? Tennessee? Somewhere in the Midwest or South, I bet. Karen Bass is also bribed by Scientology, TKK said. And then Tay said, Kelly Wright, the state of Cali, people voting for these soulless people.
Right.
Our ancestors always had to come legally. Biden screwed up everything.
Yes, I got to take my test. Yes, I've got to study. I'm going to sit down this week for 2 weeks, 2 hours a day. I'm actually going to go to the library because if I do it here, I get sidetracked. I really need to sit down, go to the library for 2 hours, for 2 weeks, take the crash course. Everyone told me to, and set that up. I've got to do it.
You know where the library is in Huntington Beach?
No.
I think it's right by City Hall, where we went to get the permit.
I'm not familiar with Huntington Beach at all.
It's very close. It's very close.
Like, I don't even know where I'm at. So all my friends from Newport, they come over here and they're like,
gas is $2.69 in South Dakota.
Do you like it over here? It's legit. I leave my house at 6:45 and I get to my gym at Curl in Lido.
Oh yeah, you're going to blame the high gas prices in California on Donald Trump? Really?
No, it's the taxes that the people voted for in California. It's why they don't want people driving here. That's the reason. The gas is so high here. It's an
See-
added extra tax that they put on us in
And
California.
the cities have taxes too, I think.
That's
I think,
why everywhere else in the United States, the gas is $2.67.
right,
That's why.
because of
So
taxes.
people don't know. They just talk and they don't know why you're paying for things.
Sienna said I was coming home from Santa Barbara and the train was shut down due to the riots. Unacceptable. Oh, we just got a tip. I mean, a super sticker.
Oh, and
We're way
then
behind
I'm
on
reading the
these.
comments on,
Oh, you were talking about the TikTok comments. I was getting so mad because I couldn't figure out how to respond to them or suppress them, because I'm like, I don't like when people come after you like that, or me. And I was,
but no, everyone's talking about
thank you, Kelly.
the January 6th. Where is the January 6th when all the white people stormed the Capitol? Tell them. Nancy Pelosi said, don't bring in the National Guard.
Trump offered to bring in the National Guard to protect buildings, and Nancy Pelosi said no. And that's also documented. Nancy Pelosi did not want the National Guard to be called in. And she wasn't the only Democrat who said that. Don't
See
call
how
them.
informed people are? You read all these things and people are just informed. Wait, what does it say? Eddie what? Eddie's last name isn't Judge. Oh, I know. It's not. So Eddie Judge, okay, he has a Hispanic last name, like Gonzalez or something like that.
Oh, Kelly blue outfit. That's the set. The blue set.
Oh, Kelly's outfit.
They like it.
Love. So Eddie Judge name is not Judge. When he was 18 years old, he got adopted by a gay couple. And the gay couple guy was an attorney. And the attorney gave him a job being kind of like a paralegal, basically.
Eddie Judge.
Eddie Judge. And when he adopted he took the gay.
Their last name.
I don't know how you get adopted at 18 years old and then change your name at 18. I don't understand it, but I guess he did it. And
there's something weird about that whole story.
Yeah, and he lived with this gay couple, and this.
Why are you doing? Are they not gay or they're gay?
It's a throuple. A throuple.
A throuple?
A throuple with a twink. 18.
Ali started following the both of us on Instagram. Thanks.
Thank you.
Is it Ali or Ali?
I'm losing followers like crazy. And I think it's because I called out Instagram for shadow banning me, not allowing me to do my TikTok or doing my lives on. So I'm going to TikTok, and TikTok pays.
They do. We made 14. You made $14?
$14.
$14. Those lights are stunning, Nora Nar said.
Thank you.
What happened in Vegas? I don't even know what happened.
What happened in Vegas?
Archie asked, your hair looks thicker. Do you think it's because of the make or SOULLIFE? It could have something to do with both of them. I don't know for sure, but
His hair is thicker.
There is a SOULLIFE that they said helps with hair growth. I think it's the Re-Kick and the Celenda.
You guys, I'm in love with this stuff. And I'm telling you, if you get anything from these, I have Hashimoto's.
Yeah.
Right here. So my girlfriend, Jen, she worked at Kemosabe in Aspen. She sends me this article. She came over last night, and I'm going to read it to you. If you guys have autoimmune disease.
This helps you sleep. I take 2 at night.
Okay.
But Celenda and Re-Kick. This is a Reform. That helps your nail growth, your hair growth.
So she sent me this thing.
Minerals.
Saying that cold immersion and putting her Hashimoto's in remission. Cold immersion. I got to read this.
Cold immersion.
Put her. Do you have glasses? I can't read this. Can you read this real quick?
Yeah, sure.
So we can help people. Thank you.
Well, I was just getting started on that.
Okay.
Now I have to abandon my SOULLIFE.
I know. I want to help people, and she sent me this article, and I thought.
Okay, but can I just finish what I was doing first, though?
Sure.
I want to take my Soul Life.
Okay. Sorry.
I'm making 2 piles for us, and I can only do the one thing at a time. That involves my
So-
hands and my eyes.
Magnesium, magnesium, magnesium,
2 piles.
magnesium.
I'm making 2 piles.
So this magnesium here,
So give me this, yeah.
I gave it to my
Look at
friends, the
this.
magnesium, for bedtime at night when I was in Greece.
Yeah. They like it?
Loved it.
Here, take your Shalenda.
Loved it. Loved it.
Shoot.
And
Do
I
2 of
said,
those.
and then, hold on, I get
Okay, I'm taking my Soul Life. And then I'm moving on.
I want you to read that.
And Kelly wants me to read this article about how a cold plunge can cure your Hashimoto's. This is a transcribed interview from a podcast, and it's very long, honey. Are you sure you want me to read this right now?
No, so the gist of it is that cold plunges put this chick's her Hashimoto's in remission.
That's what she says, but we don't know what else she was doing.
Yeah.
I
I don't like cold plunges.
don't either. Wow, look at my hair. Does look pretty good, actually.
Anyways,
We have 1,000 people watching, 1,052. Please hit the like button and subscribe if you're not subscribed here on our.
so what do
YouTube
you guys
channel.
think of Rachel Zoe being on the Housewives of Beverly Hills? What do you guys think of that? I met her. I thought she was the biggest snob, but I think she's going to be good for the cast.
Oh, Archie said he wants to schedule a visit while he's visiting with a dinner with us while he's visiting SoCal. I will show you the link. You can go to Fan Social. And I think it's fansocial.co and not .com. Here it is.
Oh, that's awesome.
And you can have a lunch or dinner or coffee with you. It'd be very, very nice. Whoops.
What do you guys think of
Rachel Zoe.
Rachel Zoe?
Is it Zoe or Zoe?
Rachel Zoe. I think it's going to be good. I think that Kelly, what will you buy for that with that $14? That $14 is going to go straight to coffee. I know it. Because that's how much coffee is. I went to the grocery store yesterday and strawberries were $19.
Rick, you look like you're in your 40s. Watch out, Kelly.
Calm down, Shells.
She doesn't have to watch out.
See,
I don't
his
care how
hair.
young I
Doesn't
look.
his hair look better like this?
This woman takes care of me. She's the love of my life. I'm not going anywhere. I'm the luckiest man on earth to have.
Fiori's at Nordstrom. Yeah. They're from San Diego. They're 2 guys. They have Fiori in San Francisco.
Oh, you have a hater on here. Love doggies. You said college is woke. You are the bully.
Because I said college is woke.
College is woke.
It is. It's gotten so out of control.
Are you kidding me? You don't think it's woke at our colleges and universities? Seriously? The professors are 98%
for stating the
diehard
facts.
liberals. They're all liberals. All the professors, all the curriculum. They're manufacturing wokeness at our colleges and universities. That's what they've been doing.
That's so funny.
Oh, 2 people were shot in Vegas last night.
Ooh. Yikes.
Well, that doesn't surprise me. Yeah, people have different opinions.
Difference of opinion.
Sure, that's okay.
But you don't have to come at me and say, "Oh, you're ugly," or "Oh my God, you know, you don't know how to cook," or you know, your arms are not toned, or you know, things like that, or you have a big forehead. You don't have to like physically attack me. You can have your opinions, of course. 100%. I allow that. 100%. You don't have to come after me and say, "Oh, I don't know how to cook," or you know,
J Buck said, I totally get the haters suck, but so much, but your content is best when you don't give them any air at all.
Exactly.
It's not easy to do, but I hear you.
Yeah, it's true. And I do like Sour Patch
Sue
Kids.
said, Rick, when you smiled with your mustache, you reminded me briefly of Geraldo Rivera, who, by the way, is handsome every step of his career.
I agree.
I'm a big fan of Geraldo's. I spent a lot of time with him when I was at Fox, including on trips overseas. We hung out in Iraq. I've been to his home many times.
It was
He's a
a
good
Watch
dude.
What Happens game where Andy asked Shannon specifically which house had small dick energy. It's not like Shannon just said it. So get the facts before you start coming for Shannon.
We were just reacting to someone else's comment, Tina.
How
Get
much
the facts. I don't have facts in front of me.
We
And
don't have
someone
facts.
else said she said that, and we were reacting to
We
what
don't
the
even know
other
who.
person.
We don't even know who. We just said Wet Eddie. we don't have the facts. And
Thank you for
after Shannon.
Thank you for.
Shannon wouldn't even give you two. She wouldn't even talk to you. Okay, if you came up to her, she would be very, very, very. She would say hi. But she wouldn't give you the time of day. Okay, so coming after Shannon, you don't even know Shannon at all.
My opinion on the so-called peaceful protest, Aaron, is that it's not peaceful at all. It's very obvious it's not. All you have to do is look at the images coming from there. And I encourage all of you to watch my Leventhal report today on Newsmax 2 at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 Eastern. Please watch my show. If you're going to watch it ever, watch it tonight, because I am going to craft my monologue all about what's happening in Los Angeles, about what the leaders of that city and what the leaders of this state are saying about the federal law enforcement efforts and what the federal government is trying to do. I'm going to break the whole thing down, and I'm going to have live guests, and we're going to talk about this quite a bit tonight, and in ways that you probably aren't seeing on your local news channel. So do me a favor. Do yourself a favor. Tune in and check out the Leventhal report tonight. It's going to be good.
Happy birthday to your dad. How old will he be? He was born in 1943. I think it'd be 82.
Yeah, if he was born in 43, that'll make him 82.
Yep. Oh my God.
On Wednesday. Typical Kamala, yeah. Let's see Kamala walk down there. That would be amazing.
Wait, what does that say? Wait, up here.
Kelly, people speaking as a psychologist, negativity stems often from insecurities. Oh, so people are insecure when they come after you. That makes sense. Or jealous.
But coming after like my Jessica Barra, coming after my Soul Life, like coming after my people and writing into them, trying to get me fired from things that I do, then that's a whole other level. Like that's just like you're psycho at that point.
We were offered a home renovation show.
We were.
It was in the works, and then it wasn't. It went away. But we would love to do that. And even if we don't do a show, we still want to keep renovating homes. I love it. And Kelly is so talented. It's really fun to do it. These so-called peace protests wouldn't happen in red states, just saying. Yeah, Biden turned his back, let them all come in and leaves us with the mess. It's true. I agree that none of these crazy types of protests should have ever been allowed to begin. It's unbelievable. This country has allowed so much crap. It just, I have a thing about law and order, about respecting law and order, respecting law enforcement, and of course there's going to be examples of a bad act because there's bad apples in every bunch. But for the most part, they're solid, responsible people, and they're protecting us. Yes, Kelly, tell Trump to follow the law. Is that the one you want me to show?
I don't know. Just you can read it.
What happened to Tom Homan's eye? I have no idea. I feel so bad for the officers, Carol said, because they were spit at, screamed at, objects thrown at them, not once, but for hours. The police have no choice to be there or not. They're following orders. I'm going to tell you right now, I used to cover a lot of breaking news, and I hated covering these kind of protests. Hated it because People were assholes. And I hated having to be there with these jerks, watching them spit in the face of police officers, scream at them when the officers were providing security for them to march and demonstrate. And they would still yell at the cops. In this case, it was in the NYPD. Get in their face and scream at them. What are the cops supposed to do? They can't do anything but put up with it while these people exercise their First Amendment rights. Appreciate the fact that law enforcement was there to protect you and allow you to do march across the bridge, march up to City Hall, whatever it was. They were facilitating it, and they still turned on them. It was so stupid and aggravating and annoying, and I hated it. Sorry, I did.
Nathaniel said, "My food stamps are stealing." Huh? If you qualify for food stamps, you're allowed to get food stamps. Like that's that way our government is. Like if you have disabilities or things like that, that's what we pay taxes for. We pay taxes for that.
Lacey said you win without a reaction.
That's true. So Lacey told me that Kristen Cavallari said that she gets attacked every single day. Kristen Cavallari said that she gets attacked every day by trolls, by haters, by things like that. Sad.
Summer of discontent. Yeah, get ready. I said that yesterday. It's going to be a long summer.
Ask the families of violent crimes done to their families
by illegal criminals. Yeah, that the left won't talk about that. Kamala Harris never addressed it. Illegals who were let into this country without being vetted, who then murdered American citizens, mothers, wives, daughters, raped and murdered. It was awful. And no one ever said anything about it. We did. I talked about it on Newsmax, but you heard almost nothing about it on mainstream media. And it was so disgusting.
Why? Why do they cover that up on mainstream media?
Because it doesn't fit their narrative. They're trying to promote a narrative that everyone's okay and this is fine and no one's getting hurt. And we should just let them all in because then they can vote for us next time there's an election. Give them the right to vote. Give them everything.
KTLA's comments were on fire with people hating Newsom and Bass.
Oh, wow.
We figured that out here in Newport Beach years ago. We tried to get him fired.
Jay said, stop the politics. It's such a turnoff.
Well, it's hard not to. We're here in LA. We're right outside of LA County.
Yeah.
Love your hair. They love your hair. Everyone
so
loves
nice.
your hair.
Oh, thank you.
Steve,
now,
why can't you do it like this?
I can, and I will. Sidecar coaching. The real estate crash course helped me pass it. I took it 2 days before my test.
That's what everyone said. Yes, that's what everyone said. I took it 2 days before my test and passed. Everyone said to do that crash course. Did you do it in San Diego?
Being a nurse, many patients are illegal, getting chemo, et cetera. Not to seem like I don't have a heart, but so many Americans are homeless without health care. I'm with Trump. He's doing what America needs. How's everything going with the house? Everything's going great with the house.
I have a lot more to do. I have to do that. I have to do that bar. I have to do that fireplace.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, but
What?
It's going to be fun to do those things. To watch the
Jeff Lewis just texted me.
Well, I'm way behind on the comments.
Gorgeous, by the way. I'd love to see you guys. I can't make it to Vibrato. I'm in Monroe. Okay. Are we staying there?
I think they're getting us a room. I think we should, because you don't want to try and drive up there in the morning when you don't know what the conditions are going to be, what roads are going to be closed, et cetera, et cetera. We don't want to miss being on the show because we waited till the next morning to leave and then can't get in. I think it makes all the sense in the world to drive there the night before. Kate Gillette said Eddie Judge embezzled from his adopted daddy.
I heard that too, but I don't know if it's true, but I heard that as well.
Click the thumbs up, people. Carol Hamilton reminds us all there are out now. There's 1,127 people watching live. Good morning once again from Huntington Beach. This is your Daily Smash for Monday, June 9th. It's a messy Monday. which is cool.
I told him that we would have a drink. Fine. I don't even want to stay the night there in LA,
Well, I do.
but it's scary.
Don't forget about our Rick and Kelly show on patreon.com. We have great
You want to
content
see
there.
what I got, you guys?
Yeah. Good morning from Titusville.
I got these Ray-Ban. I got these Ray-Ban sunglasses. Chargers right here. And you can listen to music while you're like walking or whatever. So you press a button and you can pair your phone.
Those
and you
look really-
and you listen to music,
Mhm.
and then you can record people.
And you can take phone calls too.
And you can take phone calls. How cool are these?
Those are good on you. Put them back on.
My future's so bright. I gotta wear shades. Look at this. Oh, it goes ding, 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 and it's weird because you can hear.
Oh, they're working now. You can hear it.
I heard it go ding, ding, ding. It's
Should I try calling you? I think we have to set them up. We haven't set them up yet.
but it went ding, ding, ding. I mean, how cool are these? There is a camera in here.
For players wear these now to record their poker experience.
Really?
How do they look on me?
They look great. They're unisex. They're on sale right now,
Speaking
Best
of-
Buy, just to
speaking
let
of-
you guys know.
Speaking of sex,
What was that?
they caught the zebra. Sandra Cook just wrote. They caught the zebra outside of Nashville. We did that as our kicker on Friday.
They caught the zebra?
Yeah, jump in the ocean for cold immersion.
That's what I said. She said it's not cold enough. My
Thank you,
girlfriend said that.
Pinky
She
Promise.
said that it's got to be at like 40 degrees or something like that.
Yes, Kay. SOULLIFE is made in Canada. It's approved by Canada Health, which is like 10 times stricter than the FDA. Made in Canada. It's all
Does
natural.
magnesium help with weight loss?
All
magnesium
natural, organic.
Calms the nerves before you go to bed. It soothes your tummy. It is a mineral that you need for your body that I never ever took. It helps the process of elimination of your poop.
Mm-hmm.
It helps you go. Like if you have diabetes or anything, like this is a must. Like any autoimmune, everybody needs.
Well, people think
magnesium.
they eat their vegetables, they're good. They got their vitamins and minerals. But what you don't realize is that the ground has been over-farmed and doesn't have the same amount of nutrients in it that it used to 100 years ago. So just because you eat your broccoli doesn't mean you're getting all of the goodness that's supposed to be in broccoli, because there's less of it in there because the soil's over-farmed. And if the nutrients aren't in the soil, they're not in the plant that grows from that soil. That's fact. And that's why it's good to have a mineral supplement. Just like you take your vitamins, you should take your minerals. And there's no better mineral supplement than SOULLIFE. I mean, it's just a terrific product.
I don't know what I did with that make yesterday. I don't know where I put it.
I brought it upstairs, didn't I? The box?
Yeah.
We got another delivery of our Make Wellness. I brought it upstairs. You probably put it in the cabinet when you were cleaning up. Oh, Chrissy Teigen, John Legend's wife, keeps saying the protests are peaceful and it's all lies. Really? Is she watching the news?
She's the biggest moron on the face of this earth, that Chrissy T. I was on What Happens Live with her. She was the one that was all about the BLM, that the BLM was a farce, as we all know now. I knew it back in the day. And she was all about that. I can't, like, with that one. I don't even know why anyone would ever listen to her.
Love you guys, but can't watch the live. Too much breaking up and all over the place. We'll watch the replay later. Not a fan of the lives. So you're saying our signal's no good?